Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we're going to do what are their true intentions in love. And Capricorn, we have, this reading is already very clear, and it is about a journey that somebody wants here, but that journey is going to be a major disruption in their life. We have the Tower here, and the guy has his hands here like tight to his chest, like what am I going to do? It's really like this Two of Swords over here in this particular deck, where we have these two fists here, right? These two men. It's not really an arm wrestle, but it's kind of like that. And this talks about a struggle at the time somebody wants to make their dream come true. Wow. Right? And we have release control, surrendering to the journey, the great adventure, take a risk, venture forward, like go forward like a Viking, right? Yeah, I'm a little Viking over here, at least half. And here they are on the Viking ship, and interesting how they used to have like the dragon as the head. They used to do that to scare other armies. Yeah, I thought that was kind of smart, right? Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Very interesting, right? Yeah. But you know, nowadays they don't have you know, if these people are trying to harm you, Capricorn, I'm talking about people with all the power here, you know, people who run things, they don't have, you know, a dragon there that you can see. In fact, they might have little Bo Peep there, and, you know, here they come to get you. That's what they're doing. They're painting that they're going to save this, and they're going to have all this, you know, these kind of this fairness for everybody. Everybody's going to be, it's going to be fair. Everybody's going to be equally broke. That's what socialism is. Yeah, and that's what they are tricking all these young people about. They don't know. They're indoctrinating them in the schools, right? Where we should all live in that type of a government, right? But yeah, dude. So let's continue here, you guys, because this is a really nice reading, Capricorn. It is, and you know, we have also bring a gentle touch and beloved or beloved, radical acceptance. Yeah, and you know, we have the good luck card here with the cat here with the green eyes, and you know, there is good luck here. Somebody, I feel like, needs to surrender to something very beautiful. And we see the Dear Spirit card, Capricorn, which can talk about, you know, bring a gentle touch. You know, this gentle touch is because probably somebody's having a hard time, right? I feel like it is. They could be in this tower. It could be a major disruption for them to accept this union with you. Yeah. To take this risk, right? Yeah, exactly. And venture forward. I feel like to rise above the fray. Somebody here, I feel like in order to have this union, this journey with you, right? To accept this, they have to rise above the fray. I feel like with the Tower here, which is called the Disruption card, they have to, I feel like, accept something like an ending or go through a hard time, go through a Tower moment in order to move on and get on the ship with you, Capricorn, you know, and yeah. So let's see what we have. And the Jeweled Web is here. This is connectivity. This talks about, could talk about two people who are like kind of psychically connected. Yeah, it can. And this Two of Swords, we talked about it. It's about somebody here who is like, it's a struggle. And it can be a struggle in order to have your dream come true. That's what this reading's about. Yeah, it's kind of a trip here because, you know, we could just say the reading's over, right? We could, but we won't do that, Capricorn. No, we won't. So let's see what we have. Let's look at your energy first for Capricorn. And we have the Seven of Swords, the Sun card. OMG, dude. So let's see what else we have. Let's go ahead and get some shuffles in here because let's see what we have. These cards are really hard to shuffle because they're stiff. They're like they're kind of like cardboard boxes. Yeah. Let's see what we have, you guys. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. And what's on your mind, Capricorn? Could be Leo, but it could be anybody here so far. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. What's on your mind is the High Priestess. Okay, so this could be, you know, your intuition right here, because we see clear your aura is here too. Somebody needs to clear their aura. Somebody does. This may not be you. And we have the Hierophant is your challenge. What you want is the Four of Wands, and your fear is the Knight of Swords, or your doubt. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly like that, but you know, you have 3 major arcana cards here, and you have 6 cards. So this is a big time for you, Capricorn. It is. And maybe your person is this, they could be Taurus, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, Pisces, or Scorpio, and the Sun. But you're in the High Priestess energy. Yeah. And when you clear your aura, this has to do with your intuition too, right? You're kind of blocking any energy here that is, or you're releasing kind of energy that could be blocking you, clearing your aura. And then we have the jeweled web. So your challenge, Capricorn, is the Hierophant. Now, you know, this is about love, surrendering, because the beloved card is here. I mean, this is very clear. But your challenge, you know, could be, it could be that somebody's married here, or their beliefs, right? Maybe they belong to another, like another culture, right? Possibly here, but somebody might be married here. You want this union with this person, 4 of Wands. So let's see what they have. And I keep seeing the Ace of Wands here, and even after I shuffle, yeah, it just keeps showing up here, which is a new beginning, right? And your person's, OMG, let's see what else we have. Wheel of Fortune, OMG, let's see what else we have for Capricorn. Ace of Cups is what they are fearing or doubting. So there's delays here, Capricorn. Somebody wants to accept this with you, but there are delays. They want to accept this union with you, this venture, this great adventure, surrendering to the journey and the great adventure. Release control. Maybe they have some problem with control, right? And control, you know, it could be many things. It could be, maybe they are married here with this Hierophant, and maybe they have to go through a major tower, this disruption. If in order for this person to accept this, Capricorn, they have to, it's a major disruption in their life. Like they have to, you know, it's a disruption. Like, you know, you guys know what disruption is. Yeah. And so, and they're leaving a huge fray, like a huge, like they have to rise above the fray. Like, yeah. And, yeah, it could be really hard for them because the eyes of the eagle, and you know, the eagle flies, you know, very high. This person has to deal with something difficult here, or you do. But the good luck card is here, like no worries. Maybe this person doesn't see that, right? Because their cards are down here. So, you know, you have the 7 of Swords, Capricorn, and this is your first card. This could be you. Maybe you were being sneaky, Capricorn, but I don't really feel like it's about that. Let's see. I feel like it gets far deeper. And this is, wow, you could have felt humiliated by this person. This card can talk about humiliation. Because this man is being seen here, you know, putting these swords here in the ground. In other words, somebody seeing him do this, like seeing him kind of being deceptive. But you could feel humiliated maybe because somebody has done this, kind of, because you're in a situation, I feel like, where maybe you feel a little humiliated. You could, or maybe that's kind of maybe a too harsh of a word. You might feel that this person, yeah, I feel like you feel like this person is unreliable. And you could be their great big love over here, right? With the beloved, radical acceptance. Yeah, no radicalism here, Capricorn. We want tradition in this country. Yeah, we want the family still intact. We do. That's what they're trying to attack. Yeah, they are. With some kind of, they wrap it up in a nice bow. Wrap it up with a nice bow. That's how they do. They sell everything as virtuous, but it's really evil, typically. Yeah. So let's continue, you guys. And you have the Sun card here. I feel like you could be trying to gain clarity if somebody is like deceiving you. You might feel that somebody else feels humiliated here. Possibly. Yeah, you might feel like somebody feels kind of, we know humiliated to be like, it is somebody who feels kind of embarrassed, right? And they feel kind of like, they just feel kind of like they are small at the moment. Like humbled, very humbled, like, oh, you know, like small kind of. So let's get a card here. And your person might be this Leo. This could be about this here. You might be wondering here, possibly, if somebody feels humiliated here. Maybe, you know, possibly here. Because you could be looking at somebody here like they don't have any courage. It's a possibility. You could be thinking, you know, this person, they're never going to rise above. They're never going to, you know, think that this is kind of maybe fated, or that this is kind of, there's good luck here. And the black cat is here, like this is fated good luck, right? Because he's all about kind of intuition and things of the higher realm, the black cat. So, you know, and you could be thinking that they will never kind of surrender to this journey. I feel like that's what this is about. So let's see what we have. And let's get another deck here, because that deck is, I don't know, just don't want to use it right now. Let's pick up this other deck here. Let's see what it has to say here for. And don't want to use that deck either. We're going to use this deck over here. Okay, so let's see what we have for Capricorn. And we have, let's see, we have the Hermit card and the Lover's card. So, you know, here you are. I feel like soul searching if somebody's making a choice, or you're making the choice. You're trying to get to the light. You could be maybe trying to get your clarity if they are trying to make a decision about you, possibly. About choosing you, about accepting this. Radical acceptance. I feel like what you are doing here, this might not be about humiliation. I feel like what you are doing is trying to gain clarity if somebody is making a choice, and, you know, there could be deception here because maybe they have to walk away from somebody. Somebody has to deal with the big tower here with the disruption. But you could just be wondering here if they're making the choice, if they are really soul searching about this, and maybe to, like, you know, plan their escape kind of, or maybe deceive somebody else. But I feel like what you are doing is wondering if they are really making this choice, or if they're kind of leading you on about a choice. It could be. So let's see here. Let's continue for Capricorn. And we have the Knight of Swords. This is about somebody who wants to take some fast action. This could be happening here, because we have radical acceptance. This is like, sometimes this can be a fast acceptance, right? A fast and a very, like, kind of radical, like boom, I'm going to accept this kind of. We have the Seven of Wands. See, this is clear. You're very overwhelmed here about this choice that you want somebody to take. I feel like you're tired of waiting here, because we have kind of like surrender and release control. Yeah, there's some type of feeling in this reading where you're sick of waiting for somebody here, and you feel really overwhelmed here. You could feel like you have to push back on them, like, you know, like push back, like kind of give them some attitude back, so maybe they have a little bit of fear about doing this, like they need to do it. Because that's what I'm kind of getting here. Maybe you are challenging them in some way. It doesn't have to be a major challenge, you know, it doesn't have to be majorly, but maybe it's subtle. This guy's alone here, right? But you could be like pushing back. You could be wondering if they are resisting a new path with you. Yeah, but whatever this is, you feel like you're not getting the truth. Something like that. Yeah, you're too busy wondering and being overwhelmed. I feel like you are. And we have the Sun card. Let's see what else it says. We have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Maybe this is your person, Leo. This is all about your happily ever after, Capricorn. This person that, you know, you want to bring a gentle touch to. Right? They got the deer here. Deers are so beautiful. They got plenty of deers here, because I live in this little town with a lot of hills, and they're everywhere. Turkeys too. So if you get hungry, you guys, just teasing. But somebody came over and said that. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go shoot it. First of all, I'll go to jail. But secondly, I would never do that. Let's see what we have, you guys. King of Wands. Yeah, this could be Leo, for sure. This is your happily ever after here. We have what's on your mind is the High Priestess and the Five of Cups. I feel like you're trying to use your intuition if this person is going to possibly end another situation. Could be. Because we know, we see the disruption card. Like somebody, you know, maybe this is a major disruption to you, but we know this is about somebody needs to accept this journey, Capricorn. And I feel like you are accepting it. I feel like you're like kind of stressed here because you think somebody else is not accepting this. And how I see this reading is that you know it's beautiful. And like, you know there's good luck here. Like, you know that this is going to work out intuitively. Like, you're like, this is my person. And this is going to work out with them. But they need to release control and surrender to the journey and take the risk forward. And you know it's a great adventure. Yeah, because here you are as a Viking. You're like, wow, I'm a badass, right? Yeah. And the radical acceptance card. This person needs to clear their aura. And I believe accept a disruption in their life because it's going to be temporary. And remember this Two of Swords over here, which are the two fists, right? With the same man's doing the same thing on this card. It talks about a struggle at the time that you want to make your dream come true. So this person is probably resisting, or you are, resisting this tower or this disruption for a journey forward that is blessed, I believe. So let's see what else we have. In the challenge for you, Capricorn, the Hierophant and the Temperance card. So maybe, you know, somebody's married to a Sagittarian. Maybe that's your person. Here's the Wheel of Fortune, and they're showing up in their desire. It doesn't mean that they necessarily love that person. It could be, we're going to get down there. It could be, you know, maybe they want to leave this person because they're fearing they're not going to have this Ace of Cups. And that is with you, Capricorn. They're fearing or doubting. The doubt part is annoying. Because we don't want them to doubt this. We want, right? You want them to fear that they're not going to have it with you so they can get off their butt, I feel like, and rise above and accept this journey. Surrender to it. Yeah. So what you want is the Four of Wands. Let's see. We have the Death card. See? OMG. I just pulled this deck out and maybe pulled 8 cards here. And this, right, this is clear. You want a union and you want an ending, Capricorn. You've been wanting an ending, right? Yeah. You could be thinking you want them to have an ending. You could be thinking, I'll do it for you, right? I'm just teasing. The Knight of Swords and the Tower card. And this is your fear. I feel like you're afraid this person's not going to take action. They're not going to, this is like decisive energy. Where, you know, the Knight is lifting the sword like, I'm going to do this. You're afraid this person's not going to do this. They're not going to end another situation. And you could be afraid or you could be doubting. I should say doubting probably. But, you know, sometimes this is fear. Like, afraid someone's not going to do it. It's not that big of a deal, you guys. But it could be, somebody said, please don't say fear in the reading. I'm like, okay. But, you know, somebody very nice. Yeah, I know that person. I can tell in their comments. But, you know, you guys here, this is, you're afraid here that this person probably will not accept like a tower in their life. Like they have to go through some ending here that is going to be hard for them. You're afraid they won't do that to accept this or to take this risk with you or even surrender to this journey. That's what this is about. And they have the Chariot. They have the Knight of Pentacles. That's you, Capricorn. They have the Two of Pentacles. So this is so clear. Here they are going back and forth about this journey with you. That's what the Chariot is getting in. He's getting in his chariot to have a journey. Yeah, he's not going over to get, you know, some greasy fries and a GMO hamburger. No, he's not. All right? Or GMO fries. He's, you know, he's going back and forth about the journey of his life. He is, Capricorn. It's a big, tall guy. He even looks like he looks like kind of a snake. Were the Greeks tall? Who knows? Maybe they were. I feel like maybe, yeah, early on, maybe. And then, you know, and then they got mixed, and then they were darker. Maybe they were a little shorter. Maybe they were cuter as they got darker. I don't know, but I know that they were mixed with the Ottoman Empire. They sure were. So, let's see here. This person's going back and forth, Capricorn. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. See, it's all about them being single here. And this is a major disruption in their life, Capricorn. Either that or you want them to wear this dress. And they're like, well, am I willing to wear that dress for Capricorn? Let's see, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Swords. So here they are. This is what's on their mind. So this is delays. The Four of Pentacles in this deck is usually delays. See, they're delaying this. You're sick of them delaying this. In fact, you're doubting they're going to do it. And you could be doubting they're going to do this because they have to go through this huge disruption in their life. They do. The challenge for them is the Page of Wands. They have the Two of Pentacles here. So they have the Two of Pentacles in this other deck. So here they are going back and forth forever and ever. Yeah. Yeah, they could be losing their balance here because they're going back and forth forever. You can't do that forever, you guys. Not good, right? And we have the Page of Wands reversed. Here they are going back and forth about a new path with you. And this person is like resisting here. This Page of Wands reversed can talk about resistance. Whether or not they should keep resisting. Because they don't want to lose this, Capricorn, the Ace of Cups. They want this brand new overflowing opportunity in love with you. They do. This could be saying they are fearing offering you this cup. That's what this is saying. This person is afraid they're not going to have this, but they're afraid they're not going to give you the cup here because they don't want to go through this disruption. It's like, well, you know what? That's life, dude. Get some balls. Right? We all have to go through stuff in our life. I don't know anybody who really hasn't, well, maybe a couple. And, you know, those people who haven't gone through anything difficult in their life, they don't have any critical thinking skills. Those are the people I live around. They have no clue about what's going on and what these people are really trying to do to us, the people, the powers that be, which is take away every liberty, every right, every voice, everything you have. Where you have no choices and you're going to do what we want and that's it. And that's what they want. And that's what people who have, you know, people who have grown up kind of with a silver spoon, they have no clue about critical thinking because they've never had to really, you know, face anything in order to get critical thinking skills. Yeah, that can be a lot of people. So, you know, I'm not saying this person hasn't gone through anything hard in their life, but they don't want to go through something difficult here in order to have this love, but they really love you. Let's see, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this could be, they want to leave a Sagittarian, Six of Swords. I was saying that earlier, because, like, don't think that they necessarily desire somebody. The reading could be switched, maybe, you know, because we don't know exactly for everybody, but there could definitely be a fire sign here, because the King of Wands is here. Right? And we have Temperance over here. They could be married to Temperance. This is in your challenge with the Hierophant. And here, this is what they want here, because I have the cards moved over. What they want here is Temperance and the Six of Swords. For me, this person wants to get to a calmer place and they want to leave somebody. And they want a journey. I feel like this person wants to really radically accept this. This person is such on, like, they're on this barbed wire fence or standing at the top of the white picket fence, which is really pointy, right? Yeah, it's really pointy, right? Because paint is so expensive and that's how they've made it. So there's not enough paint on the top, so, you know, it's poking their feet like hell. That's what this person is. They're on the fence here, and one side is you, one side is somebody else. But they actually want you here, but they're afraid of this major disruption in their life. Well, you know, that's how life is. Yeah. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Right? If you're not going to have courage to move forward in your life and to go through times of being uncomfortable, yeah, then you don't deserve, what's, you know, the thing you really want. It's like if you're not willing to fight for your liberty, then you don't deserve it. And that's what's going on in our world right now. If you don't value it enough, if you're not willing to fight for liberty, then you don't deserve it. And that's what Ben Franklin said. And he's right. People are accepting, you know, oh, I'll accept that. Oh, I'll accept, that's okay. I'll do what they want. I'll do that. I'll do that. Dude, it's common sense, not just common sense, but it's psychology that they're going to keep coming in with more conditions for you, restrictions. And we know what those are. So let's continue here. People are starting to wake up to really what's going on. They are. Some people are really starting to wake up because they've been trying to hide it, right? Yeah. So it's starting to come out. It always comes out in the end. It always comes out. Now, not everybody's going to see it, but some people are starting to. Ace of Cups. Let's get back to this, Capricorn, because this is like very similar, though. This person doesn't want to give up, like, for the long. They don't want to. What's the word? Kind of sacrifice the short term for the long term. They don't want to do that. So how can they have something really good? So the Ace of Cups is in their fear, Capricorn. We have the Devil here, right? And this is you in this reading for sure. Here they have the Knight of Pentacles showing up over here where they're going back and forth about you. And they've been going back and forth so long now that they can't stand up straight. No, they can't, right? Now instead of being round-shouldered, right, which is, one shoulder's lower. What do they call that? Off balance? They're afraid they're not going to have this with you, Capricorn. I'm going to end this reading. Please don't make any comments about what I was saying about the general, about the world. Please don't say that, you guys. No, about our world, right? Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. I really want to see your extended, and we're gonna do their spread over there, Capricorn. They're all super affordable. The link is below. Eventually, this person is gonna eventually they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna come over to your side. Eventually, they're gonna surrender to this. I feel like they are, right? And you have good luck guiding this, Capricorn, with this good luck card, because for me, this is the black cat. Like the higher realm, or the divine, is blessing this with good luck. So we're going to see how they feel, how they see the situation. We're going to look at any external influences. We're going to look at their environment, Capricorn, right? It could be with somebody who wants to maybe put them here behind these bricks here, right? This man is kind of in this wall, kind of, with these bricks, kind of. Maybe it is. Maybe somebody is definitely holding them down. I feel like it is. And we're going to see also their near future. We're going to see what's challenging them here and their true intentions, right? Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'm wishing you guys a ton of power and light.